Hello, everybody. Hello. 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 Like the Three Stooges used to say. I gotta find my remote because I got, uh, but hello, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm just a little some small talk. Um, and I want to, say something to Virginia. Um, but first, I wanted to say that I'm feeling better, everybody. I'm feeling better. It's just that I got to be on top of these meds because, whew, I really, and that's why I wanted to do the little small talk with Virginia because I just seen her video. She just did a video um talking about why she's not going to do Nurse Jackie because I agreed with her that I was going to do. We can panel up together and just talk about medical issues. Now, what I think I can understand, I told her I understand her reason why she did not want to do it, the Nurse Jackie thing, because I guess she feels that she will have more fun doing mukbangs with her children. Me, for one, I can't do mukbangs. Now, maybe 4 years ago I could, maybe 3 years ago I could have, but now I cannot do a mukbang. So when it's Cam did a taco challenge. I was like, y'all don't include me in that because I can't eat nothing. I probably can't eat nothing but one taco. But it is what it is. I can't do no mukbangs. I won't be bringing y'all no mukbangs unless it's probably 2 pieces of chicken or 1 piece of fish and some vegetables or something. But no, I'm not with the mukbang. I'll watch them, but I don't do the mukbang thing. But I was gonna panel up with Virginia. We was gonna talk about health issues, like bring awareness to things. Now, maybe I agree with her that she didn't do it because bringing her health issues to the public tends to target people and they want to talk this and that about you. But I talked about my thyroid disorder. It's out here, it's up and it's stuck. Like if somebody come out and talk about high blood pressure and stuff, then how people, around social media tend to try to, choke you with your own information about stuff. So I can understand that, if she's not going to do it for that reason, but I was, hoping to do something. I plan to do something also with isolate spinal bifida. I think I'm saying it right. Y'all know my words is kind of tongue tied. So some things I may say my words crazy, but I'm not in no classroom and I ain't got to correct myself to nobody. Ain't nobody trying to watch me to hire me to be a journalist and all that shit to say things right. So I say things way, that's how I come out, so my speech is kind of slurred and tongue tied because of that. It's not because I drink or anything, because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that mess. So I may take a sip of wine here and there, but I have to be cautious about that because I don't want to be slipping up and doing some crazy stuff. But that's every blue moon. But anyway, I was gonna, bring awareness like the thyroid thing, and I was gonna do that. Um, do it like a part two, part one and part two. Well, since I got new subscribers, I was gonna do that, and we were just gonna talk. Maybe she shouldn't have said anything about her. Just bring it out about heart conditions and stuff like that. So, but I feel her. I feel her. She do whatever she feels comfortable doing. But like I said, mine's will be about variety because that's what that's how I am. I think like that. My mind thinks like that. My mind just don't stay focused on one thing. My mind is, oh Lord, I'm trying to move my arm, y'all. I'm moving it. It's moving. It tends to itch. I took the little bandage, not the bandage, but the football shoulder thing off. I took that off because it was working my nerves and it was itching. You know, when you healing and stitches, he put stitches here. You know, when you're healing and your stitches start to heal and stuff, um, it start itching. That's how you know it's healing, because it start itching. And I couldn't get to that itch. I couldn't scratch that itch because it was all covered up. But and I noticed another thing about the sling. You know, I had to wear the sling. But I had to take it off, y'all, because y'all know what? The sling keeps my arm stable. It keeps it stable in one position. And that one position, by it being bent, I think I'm kind of constricting my blood flow. So it goes up into my fingers, and my fingers became swollen and they were numb. So when I noticed when I took the sling off, I know I had to wear it because I know I should wear it throughout the day, because this is my second surgery, y'all. So I noticed when I took it off, the swelling went down because I'm letting the blood flow. When my elbow and stuff is bent, and plus my whole entire left arm is sore. I'm moving it about and stuff, but I had to move it slow. I say my shoulder is not really hurting. It's my arm. It's my arm and my hand that I'm receiving the backlash from. But I didn't come to talk about that, but I'm just letting y'all know I'm okay. And I noticed that sling is constricting my blood flow throughout my arm. And that's probably causing the pain as well. I can move my fingers now. You know, with that nerve block, you can't even move your fingers. You can't move it. Um, I couldn't move anything. It was like my whole left arm was dead weight. I'm up on my meds. I'm glad they didn't give me a strong. But as y'all know, narcos is strong. Narcos are opioids or whatever they call them, and it's a narcotic drugs, and people go crazy over this type of drug. As soon as I get better and this pain subside, I'm gonna stop taking them. You know, I'm not a pain medicine taker, but I only take it like if I'm in excruciating pain. Yes. So right now I have to take them because I'm just 3 days out of surgery. Damn, it's going so slow, y'all. But I'm okay. I'm a warrior. I'm okay. I had multiple surgeries. I'm not going to talk about them, but I had multiple surgeries. And, you know, I snapped back quick. You know, I was worried about how to do this, how I'm going to do that. So I know, just take it easy. There's no way, it's not like my um, arm is not functional. I still got my hands. My hands work, my fingers work, you know, my arm even work, but it's just sore. It's a soreness there, a dull, sore, aching pain. My shoulder hurt from time to time, but it's like a pulling sensation. It's not really that bad, but I do have that pain. It's there. And I noticed that sling kind of causes problems, and I don't want that sling on. They be telling you, you know, you gotta wear it every day and blah 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 blah. But I know that I don't have to, because I went through this before. I went through this surgery before. It came back. I know a few of you said, you know, you had the same thing. Y'all had the same thing, and you know, you fear it coming back. I say the first time it was the worst. This is by far is not worse than the first one. You know, the pain is there. And when they did the nerve block as well, the nerve block wasn't too bad like they did the other one. My first nerve block they did for the first rotator cuff surgery, it was awful. It was like I was back there like 20 minutes for them to try to get that nerve to jump, for them to do the thing. But I guess, since time have changed, and that was 7 years ago, that, you know, technology changed as well. So they used an ultrasound machine, and they didn't need, because I was waiting on that vein to pop, that nerve to pop, but it didn't pop. It just, they said they were through. They were through within like 3 minutes. I was like, wow, well, 5 minutes. They was through within 5 minutes. Then he gave me some more medicine in my IV, and he said, this is, it may, relax you or whatever. And then, when they put that mask on you, that's it. I ain't even have to count down or nothing. When he put that mask on, that's all I remember. When he put the mask on, I was breathing in, I was out. I was out. They know when they give you that stuff, you're going to be out for the count. So, that's all I wanted to really touch on. I'm okay. Keep the prayers coming in. I'm a healer. I know. I'm a believer in God. I know this, and to remain stress free, so I can heal. This not stopping me from doing recording or probably going live about things, because I'm gonna go live. I am. I'm gonna be back in that store too. Probably next week, y'all. Probably next week. Be back in the stores. I may be going slow because I'm using one hand. And, I think I'm doing pretty good to be typing with one hand, which is my right hand. My left hand is not totally not functional. It is functional. I could do a lot of things. But it's just that damn sling was constricted, and I can't wear that to sleep. That shit wrapped around my neck. I can't have nothing around my neck. I'm claustrophobic. I don't like nothing touching me. Like, I don't like nothing else in the bed with me except for my pillows, sheets, and comforter. That's the only thing. I see some people with clothes on their bed. I'm like, who sleeps with clothes on their bed? I can't do that. No, I can't stand nothing touching me, especially, stuff around my neck, because it feel like somebody's choking me. Although we got a padding on the sling for around the neck, I should, like wear it around the house, but I said it's constricting my arm to be bent. And by my arm being bent, the blood flow is not going through my arm right. And I believe that's where the pain is coming in as well, through my arm. So, it's a process. It's going to take a while. And I know they're going to send me through physical therapy and all that after surgery to try to get, my arm muscle and stuff, because I'm getting older, y'all. I'm getting older and I'm tired of these surgeries. Hopefully this shit don't come back. Like, I had multiple umbilical hernia surgeries, and I think I had that when I was born because I had a big navel. I was looking at one of my preschool pictures, one of my preschool class pictures, and I had on, one of them tops back in the day, back in the 80s. Well, this is the late 70s. Late 70s. I had on one of they call these tops. They weren't a crop top, but they was like, how can I describe it? It had the string on the top. You tie the string around your neck, and it looked like it was like ruffles around it goes around your chest. So it's not covering up your belly. It's just covering up your top part, and you tie the string around your neck. And I had the shorts to match it. My mama always had us matching, me and my sister. They used to think we was twins, but my sister is darker than me. She's brown skinned and I'm light skinned. But she dressed us alike, so they thought we were twins. And plus, we were kind of like the same height. So I could feel like, because there is a thing called fraternal twins outside. But anyway, I had a hernia on that picture, and I was playing with my navel on my preschool picture. And I was like, wow. And my oldest son, he had hernia. So it's like, I had that mouth. I had hernia surgery twice. Because they just kept coming back, finding a loophole. It came back after the gastric bypass surgery. I'm like, wow, what the hell? I was going to talk about that as well, bringing up that. And I was going to bring Raina, Miss Keto and T. I was going to bring her on the panel with us. She said she agreed to do that. Like I said, with Virginia, I can understand, not doing that because, she feels that it's probably talking about her health and somebody might run around with it and try to say things about it. I wouldn't care if anybody. People need to get educated about things, especially if somebody want to talk about me and my thyroid. Like I seen in somebody's chat, they said something about my eyes, which I don't care because I said before, your thyroid does affect your eyes, especially if you have something called hyper thyroidism, which is AKA also known as Graves' disease. And it's another word that I can't pronounce. Hypo something. Hashimoto. I know I'm saying it wrong, but whatever. People know what I mean. People that has the thyroid disorder and some medical professions know what I'm talking about. And I will put my disclaimer up that says this is just for educational and teaching purposes. I'm not a doctor, but I know what I've been through. I've been through these things. But like I said, somebody posted in the chat, about my eyes or whatever. I don't care what people say. Yes, I have been through a lot with this thyroid disorder. I'm still going through it because I have to take medication for the rest of my life for the thyroid. And the thyroid is a very important part of your health. Very important. If I didn't have a disorder from it, I would have never known anything about a thyroid. I probably would have took it to the grave not knowing nothing about a thyroid. It's a lot of things in our bodies, a lot of muscles in our bodies, a lot of organs in our body that we don't know nothing about and what function, what they supposed to do for our bodies. But the thyroid, come to find out, long time ago, over 20, 23, 24 years ago, is very important part of our health. Very important part, a very important part and function for our bodies. And if there's something wrong with it, you need to seek help because it could be anything. And some people didn't even have, I thought you go through hyper first, then you develop hypo. But some people go straight into the slow active thyroid, which is hypo, HYPO. They go right into that. And I thought you had to go to hyper first, then go to hypo. But no, some people go straight to the slower active thyroid. It affects your speech, your voice. Like I said before, my voice was I used to talk like like that. Not like a mouse or whatever, but I talk, I had a high pitched voice. But everything went downhill after I got hypothyroidism. And it'll affect my eyes. Yes, I had eyelid surgery. He didn't correct it like I wanted it. One eye looks damn near perfect the way my eyes used to look before this disorder kicked in. But the other one, he had to do one at a time. He want me to be blind. Well, I wasn't blind by it, but it looked like I was in a boxing match after he did the surgery because they were puffy and red. And so I'm like, my eyes do when I have allergies. That's just how I look. Because when my allergies flare up, my eyes get very puffy and red and itchy and watery. That's how I know when my allergies bothering me because of that. You can have all type of talks about all type of things that people go through. Like I said, it's a bunch of variety. I mean, people want to watch, and they said, that's good to know, to get the information out here for people to know, because it's very important. Like I said, I see a whole lot of people walking around, not a whole lot, but I seen a few people on YouTube about the thyroid because they got that, their neck is real thick, and I recognize that anywhere. I recognize the thick neck anywhere because I had one. It wasn't thick, like I said, like Tasty's is. So that's why when somebody was talking about her neck and stuff, I didn't participate in it because I know what was wrong with her. I know what she's going through, but I don't see how it got that big. I never seen them that big. And Tasty, I'm not talking about you. If you do hear this or whatever, I'm just, stating facts. These are my opinion about you because not about you, but about what I'm saying about the thyroid disorder. I didn't know they could get that big. I don't know her exact story. Did she opt out of having surgery or the radioactive iodine treatment, to shrink the goiter? Because there are options out here. They might even have other options out here to get rid of that goiter out your neck. It doesn't get rid of the thyroid because your thyroid, once it's go bad, I mean, there's is nothing, you can't do anything to repair it. But the goiter in your neck, you can take care of that, either surgery or the way I got it done was the radioactive iodine. So I'm just rambling. Just be cautious. People need to have that check, especially if they feeling jittery and feel like something is wrong. You know, something is weird going on with their bodies. That's what I say. You get that. That should be the first thing that people check out. And doctors is not gonna really check you like you go for your regular checkup and your regular blood work. They're not gonna automatically test you for that. You gotta be like, can you test my thyroid? I go in for routine blood work and they don't do the thyroid. Now my doctor may request it and then I get it. My specialist doctor, which is called an endocrinologist, I see him on the outside of my primary care doctor. So, it's automatically that I get it done. So he checked my levels and see where they at. But she will not. My regular blood work will be the CBC, the blood pressure. They do the panel, the lipid panel on you, which is your cholesterol, your glucose, and stuff like that. They don't do routine thyroid blood work on anybody, unless you had a disorder of your thyroid, then they'll do it. Oh my God. Ooh, starting to hurt. It's like okay, y'all. I'm hurt now. But that's all. And I will bring it to you. You know, I can understand Virginia not wanting to talk about it. I told her that in her comments, but, you know, I was looking forward to doing that. Maybe she'll change her mind after this. Who knows? That we could talk about not necessarily about her health, but about different health topics. Because I think that's a good idea. Talk about little different health topics. And me and Raina, we could talk about our gastro bypass because there's a lot of people had it done. She just had hers done last year. I had mine done over 3 years ago. I just did not come out with it. I did not put it out to the public. I didn't have a platform because if I had a YouTube, um, if I was posting videos and stuff, then I would have I would have posted my journey, but I messed up in my journey. I messed up because I just started back eating some fried foods and this and that, and the potatoes got to me. But I learned to limit myself with that because I wasn't a potato eater. Now it's like my body craves damn potatoes, any kind of potatoes. Not too much French fries, but like mashed potatoes and hash browns and stuff like that. Potatoes is potatoes. They not too high in carbs because you can. I was on a soft food stage after the surgery, after the weight loss surgery, I was on soft foods. They had mashed potatoes down there, but you just eat a spoonful. You don't have to gouge on mashed potatoes. They're not necessarily dangerous and that high in carbs. You just have to watch it. You have to limit yourself, just the way you got to limit yourself with a lot of things. And we got to up our protein. And as we speak, I need to take my vitamin and my iron pill. I have to take that every day for the rest of my life. Sometimes I forget. I don't forget to take my vitamin, but sometimes I forget to take my iron pill. And I don't want my iron to get too low because that's not a good thing. So with that said, y'all, that's all. A little update and what I'm trying to do with some content creators, that they said they was willing to do things and, move forward. That's all. Basically, move forward and bring that. It may be boring to some people. I mean, it is what it is, but you don't have to watch it. You don't. So, hey, with that said, I'm going to get on out of here because I got to take these meds. It's 12 o'clock. I try to be on top of this pain med. And it seemed like it's clockwork. I start hurting when it wear off. I guess that's what it do. I mean, it gives me the 6 hour mark and then here comes the pain. I don't want to get addicted, which I know I'm not. I can't get addicted to painkillers, but some people do. Some people go crazy over this medicine. They'll want it. They be wanting you to buy it some off of it, but I don't sell drugs to no one. No. They used to give me the narco, well, which is the generic name is hydrocodone, whatever this is, but I gotta take it right now, y'all, because it's 12 o'clock. I think I take the next one at 6. So say every 6 hours. I try to take it every 6 to 8 hours, but depend on the pain level. But the pain is coming back right now. I hope my body ain't saying, "Oh, it's time for you to take it again," trying to get addicted to it. But like I said, I'm not addicted to no medicine. I know me, and I'm still fresh out. It's 3 days out, so I mean, it is what it is. I got to take them. Ah, okay, y'all. Woo! I speak to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I keep thinking today's Saturday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday the 12th, May 12th. Wishing everybody, all the mothers, a happy early Mother's Day. Hope everybody, I may just chill here. I think Mr. want to go out to this restaurant called Papados. Um, I see. I may want to go out. I might go out because I wanted to go out yesterday, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna rest up. I'm not gonna be trying to hurry up and do things too quick. But go to Papados. It's kind of an hour or so away from here. They need to start building things closer to where I live. Shoot, I mean, we got other restaurants here, but I be wanting to go to those that I hear about. That they have in Texas and stuff like that. Oh, when I go to Texas, one more thing. See, I just think of stuff. I want to try the turkey leg hunt. I hope they not too salty. I want to come to Texas. I got some people in Texas, and my best friend is in Texas. So when I come down there, I want to go to the Turkey Leg Hut. I think that's the name of the place. Oh, my phone went off. Screen went black. Is it still on? I don't even know if I'm still on. Oh Lord, I'm still on, but my phone went off. I don't know why I did that. But I'm finna get off. Uh, it's charged up, not all the way, but it's charged up. So it's 42%. But I want to try that turkey leg hunt because I heard they good, and I love me some turkey. I love me some turkey, turkey. Um, yep, I want to try that. I want to come to Philly. Not for no Philly cheesesteak, but I would try one. I was in Philly last year, but we was at the airport because the plane we was on, as they call it, what they call it when you on multiple flights. That was crazy. One flight to Florida last year, and then on the way back home, went from Florida to Texas, and then that Texas flight had to rebook because they said they had to fuel up in Dallas. No, we was in Austin. We had the fuel up in Austin, and we sat there because they said the weather in Dallas was bad. This was in March of last year. They said the weather was bad. They had a bad rainstorm and all that. So we was at the airport in Austin, Texas, for a while. We was there for hours. They lied and told us that they were fueling up, and the plane that was next to us had already fueled up and left. And they was going to the same spot. Why did they leave? Something else was going on. I don't know. And then we missed our connecting, that's what it's called, connecting flight from Dallas, Fort Worth Airport to Philly. And then Philly back to the Chicago airport. I was like, what the hell? So we had to spend a night because our flight wasn't leaving until 10 hours from Texas, from Dallas to Philly. So that was the only time I was in Texas, and Philly was only at the airport. Couldn't see nothing because it was dark. It was at night. Philly, we got there, it was daytime. It was daytime, and we tried to get them to compensate us for the flight, but they asked us, talking about there's nothing they could do about it. Why not? We were so mad. He went to sleep, but I couldn't sleep because, I don't fall asleep in no airport. There was a lot of people, I guess flight, they missed the connecting flight, and people was just sleeping on their bags and their luggage and stuff at the airport. So we was basically like bums, not bums, but homeless people at the airport, sleeping at the airport, waiting on our other flight. That was crazy. I was so mad. I was so mad. Then we got to Philly. Them people was kind of rude at that airport. They were so rude. But we finally got home, and that's the only time I seen it was the airport. I wanted to see the city, Philly, Philadelphia. I wanted to see Philadelphia, but we were on a mission to come back home. And the flights had already pissed us off. So, with that said, I want to come to these different states and visit, come to eat some of that good food, even though I can't eat a lot of it. But, Chicago got some good foods too. But I'm born and raised in Chicago. I don't want no more Chicago food. I know about the food there in Chicago. I know how it is. I want to taste me some Philly, some Texas stuff. I don't know what Arizona got. Florida. We was in Florida, but Florida basically we went to places like we got here. So it wasn't no biggie with the Florida. But I want to go back to Florida because I want to go to Orlando. We was in Fort Lauderdale. We flew in Fort Lauderdale, but we was like in the I don't know if they call it suburbs in Florida, but it was like a suburb city. Never heard of it. Probably a little small town, Weston, Florida. But we stayed in like a condo, like hotel. Um, it was fun. It was fun. But I want to go to the fun place. We didn't get a chance to branch out nowhere, but we did see. We went sightseeing and stuff like that. Got brochures. It was fun. But that's all, y'all. Just want to say that. And like I said, I hope everybody have a good one. For the rest of the week, a good weekend, a great weekend. All the mothers, hope you know, do what you want. And if you got that special somebody in your life, hope they, treat you well. But like I said, every day is Mother's Day to me. If you're a mother and you take care of your kids, you took care of your kids, you're a mother every day. As soon as your first child popped out, you're a mother. So Mother's Day is every day for me, but they give us this one day in the year to celebrate us mothers. So happy early Mother's Day to everybody. And I'm just gonna sit and chill probably or go out to eat maybe. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Um and with that said, you all have a good one. You can like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell once you subscribe so you can get the notifications that every time I upload. Y'all be good. Bye.